To understand the Copper Scroll, we must enter the turbulent world of Second Temple Judaism, an era of faith and political unrest. From the 6th century BCE to its destruction in 70 CE, the Second Temple in Jerusalem was more than a religious site. It was the center of Jewish national identity. Pilgrims came from across the region, bringing offerings of silver, gold, and incense. Taxes were paid into its treasury. Storeroom filled with ritual vessels, priestly garments, and incense burners. In the historical context, it was one of the wealthiest religious institutions in the ancient world. But by the 1st century of the Common Era, Judea was under increasing pressure from the Roman Empire. Political corruption, oppressive taxation, and interference in sacred rituals had created unbearable tension. Many Jews saw their religious leaders, the Sadducean priestly elite, as collaborators with Rome. In response, several Jewish sects emerged, among them the Pharisees, the Zealots, and the Essenes, each with distinct beliefs and reactions to the crisis. The Essenes, often linked to the Qumran settlement where the Copper Scroll was discovered, rejected the Jerusalem priesthood and embraced an ascetic, apocalyptic way of life. They believed the temple had become defiled and that a divine judgment was imminent. Then came the revolt. In 66 of the Common Era, Jewish rebels launched a full-blown uprising against Rome. The war lasted 4 brutal years. By 70 of the Common Era, Jerusalem was in ruins and the temple destroyed. Roman soldiers plundered everything, including the temple's sacred treasures. Images of this can still be seen on the Arch of Titus in Rome. So how does the Copper Scroll fit in? Many scholars believe it was written either just before or during this catastrophic conflict. Its list of more than 60 hidden treasure sites filled with gold, silver, and ritual objects might have been a last-ditch effort to preserve sacred wealth from Roman capture. Some argue it was the work of temple priests trying to protect the religious treasury until a future day of restoration. Others suggest the Essenes created it, hiding their own sanctified objects and scrolls in anticipation of the apocalypse. And then there is a third theory that the treasure is not literal at all, but symbolic, representing divine blessings or knowledge preserved in coded form. Either way, the Copper Scroll stands as a rare and haunting artifact from a time when faith, identity, and survival were all under siege. Follow for Part 5. Where we dive into what the Copper Scroll says and why it could be the most detailed ancient treasure list ever recorded.